But spinnerbaits, that's what we're here to talk about today. And I mean, spinnerbaits are, you know, they've been around, they've been winning tournaments for years and years and years. It's a necessary tool in everybody's tackle box. It hasn't really had the, I don't know, it's not quite as popular throwing spinnerbaits right now as it seems like it has been for years. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that a lot of our tournaments are taking place in times of year where, and bodies of water where these power fishing techniques aren't really dominant. So you don't really hear much about spinnerbaits playing that big a role, but I promise you, everybody needs to know some things about spinnerbaits. Everybody needs to throw them. They're a valuable, valuable tool. They're extremely versatile bait. They, as I wrote up here, it's so versatile. You can do so many things with it. You can change it on the spot. You can make it do different things on the spot. It's an incredibly versatile bait. It shines in so many different types of conditions. Anybody that fishes out there needs to know this. If that wind starts blowing, you need to be thinking about a spinnerbait. That's the number one. If you go, especially if it's a changing conditions, you go from slick, calm glass, you start getting some rifflage on the water, a little wind action, boom. You got to start thinking about a spinnerbait. A lot of times, it amazes me when it feels like a finesse condition, and I'm using finesse strategies, and I'm not getting that, and that strategy's not working. I go the opposite. I power up. I go real fast, and I try to trigger. We talked about this with some guys about speed and how that trigger strikes. Well, sometimes when the conditions get so pristine and calm, the fish get so lethargic and tricky to catch, the only way to catch them is to trigger a strike. You know, you've got to really get that fish out of his comfort zone. Burning a spinnerbait is a tremendous tool to do this throughout the country, both for largemouth and smallmouth. It's a tremendous tool to take fish out of their comfort zone. And that, you know, one of the things about spinnerbaits talking about big fish, it's a great big fish tool. You know, that's important. It really does have the ability to draw strikes from big fish and catch winning stringers of fish. So that's one of the reasons why we always have to be thinking about throwing it, because when we're spinnerbait fishing, we're putting ourselves in a position to get some big fish. It can get very, very complicated. And I know there's a few listed up there, but I'm going to try to simplify it for you right now.
I hope you enjoyed the preview clip, and for more like that and the entire collection, subscribe to the Bass University TV. And if you want the tackle that you see on there, I want you to go to the Bass University Tackle Shop, powered by Tackle Warehouse, and click right here, and it's all at your fingertips.
Welcome to Bass University TV, an online video training course where you'll learn champion bass fishing techniques from pro anglers Pete Gluszek, Mike Iaconelli, and their talented special guests. From on the water to in the classroom, you'll learn sound techniques and strong fundamental bass fishing skills. Watch hours of video content on multiple topics at your own pace for a low monthly fee. Cancel at any time. Information is power in the sport of fishing, so learn from the very best. Subscribe to Bass University TV today.